What's up guys, MegaMikey here, and I'm bringing you guys my first video of my new gardening series. Just a little disclaimer, I guess this first video will not go full in-depth into gardening. This is just going to talk about what's going to happen, something new or something great that has happened that will benefit my gardening, and just a little bit as to what to expect of this new series. So first of all, a few people have been requesting that I made a new gardening series on my new account. I guess just to show how I garden or how I get my mega snacks in a better way. So I decided, why not? I'm going to be gardening on this low level account either way. So why not just start the gardening series right now? And to boost my gardening series, a very generous individual whose wizard is named Nicole Iceheart had, I assume, 1,000,000 crowns. He left a comment on one of my videos and said, "Mikey, I have 1,000,000 crowns." Seemed a little bit sketchy, so I said, "How do you have this?" And as soon as I asked that, a lot of people were just asking that person for gifts. He said, "Mikey, I have a ton of crowns. I can definitely gift you for your gardening needs." And in that specific video, I did mention couch potatoes, so he did offer me some. And we were talking a little bit more. He says that he has everything in the game that he would want crowns-wise, gear-wise, PvP-wise. So his crowns are only for tourneys, and I was like, well then why do you buy crowns still? Why do you have this much? He just gifts people. He gifts his friends. He gifts just good people. So all of his crowns just go towards people. And then I asked why, like why do you do this? And he said, generosity is the only thing that's going to keep this community alive. So I partially agree with him on that. So what he's doing is a great thing. I'll actually leave his Twitter down below. It's kind of risky for me to do that, but he said he didn't mind at all. He doesn't mind gifting you guys. He doesn't mind gifting people. So I'll put his Twitter down below, and if you guys want to go ahead and tweet at him, go ahead. Just please don't spam him or beg and plead for stuff, because just be considerate. You know, this is his money. He does spend crowns to help people. That is understood. However, I just don't want him to feel like he's like his kindness is being taken for granted or anything like that. So this individual was so kind. He was willing to gift me couch potatoes. He actually gifted me enough to the point that he said, "Would you like me to purchase more crowns so I can get you more?" And I said, "No, man, just even you gifting me one seed is all I could ask for, just for a start." And for a start, he was able to gift me evil magma peas instead. I asked for evil magma peas instead of couch potatoes just because evil magma peas provide snacks that boost intellect. And with this new account, I will be doing some PvP on it quite often, so block pets will be necessary. And block pets require you to boost intellect, and that is something that couch potatoes do not have. They do not have intellect mega snacks. Only evil magma peas do. And evil magma peas are actually easier to take care of because they have medium plots and such like that. So once again, this individual was so kind to gift me seeds of the seed of my choice, was evil magma peas, and he was able to gift me 13 pages. So 13 times 4 on one page, 13 pages. He was able to give me 52 evil magma peas. So all these pages are just filled with evil magma peas. And once again, he was willing to give me more, but I just said no thank you. 52 is okay. You know, 69 would make for a full plot, but I'm just even grateful that he was able to give me all of these. So thank you so much to Nicole Iceheart. If you're watching this, once again, I put his Twitter down below in the description, so go hit him up. I'm not saying to go hit him up just to ask him for stuff. Just you know, he said he doesn't mind, so if you tweet at him and he's willing to gift you, then that is that. But anyways, I'm going to get out the topic with these evil magma peas. That is what the gardening series will start off with. The main plant of this gardening series will be evil magma peas, and couch potatoes might come along the way if I am in need of them. However, I do not think I will be, considering the fact that I do prefer evil magma peas more at this point. I did not at first because block pets weren't really too much of a necessity, but they sort of are now, and on top of that, like I said, they are slightly easier to take care of. So this whole series will just revolve around me planting them, getting started, doing the quest, getting the spells, and just overall gardening series. So we're going to start right now. We're not going to be starting on Cane Winter. Actually, let me go home first before I mention what I have to say. I made a new fire wizard. In the video that I made titled low level account picking, ice was the #1 suggested wizard for for PvP on this low level. The second was fire. So since you guys want to see fire as much as you guys want to see ice, then fire wizard will be next. So fire wizard is going to be a main character as well on this account. With that being said, since it is going to stay on this account and not be deleted like the other character that I have used in previous videos, I am going to be gardening on that one. So, oh, I didn't even redeem all these yet, so that's probably something I should have done beforehand. But so yeah, gonna just spam receive right now. Might even just speed up the process. Actually, no, I could just tell you guys a little bit more about this stuff. So, with my fire wizard, the name is Anthony Summer. Just looks how any other fire wizard would look like, I guess you can say. And it will be gardening on this account instead. How this is going to work, as you all know, as a low level you don't get as much energy as like an exalted or a prodigious wizard. So what's going to happen is that energy elixirs will be invested. Leveling up constantly will also occur when training this, because you level up pretty fast as a low level, and the energy that I get, I will definitely just go ahead and attend to the garden while I refill on that energy every level up. So that's how that's going to go down, along with the starting spells that are going to be used, the plants that I'm going to be using. Actually, one quick thing, if you have something called I should really lock all these. If you have something called key limes, I'm not sure if you guys know what key limes are, but key limes are they're a plant, and they don't really give too much in terms of like rewards, like mega snacks or anything. They don't. Where's the backpack item where you lock? There we go. So they don't give much in terms of like snacks or stuff like that, but the XP is as much as you would get from like an evil MegaMikey or a couch potato. The XP when you first harvest it is 300, so that would be very beneficial to get to a level quick. The max gardening level is 20, but the once you get like 300 XP first off, you go to like level 2 or level 3, and then at an elder harvest, just one, you'll probably be like level 6 by then, and then that one elder harvest will probably bring you to like level 8 or 9, so it's very, very beneficial. But in this case I do not have them, so we are going to have to stick with the boom shroom and dandelion and daffodils and stuff like that. So that's definitely what we're going to have to use as a start. But however, these evil MegaMikey are definitely going to boost up the process by a lot, considering the fact that we have 52 of them, so we are going to be harvesting them every day, and just getting the overall XP that it offers from it, along with the treasure cards. That's going to boost up some gold and stuff like that. So almost unlocking all these. I did not want to accidentally trash them or have anything bad happen to them, but nothing was going to, as long as I just moved them from the shared bank. But you can never be too safe. You always should lock stuff. But after this, we are going to visit the fire wizard and head on over to Melinda Wu. She called us over as soon as we reached level 12 to start the gardening series. In case you guys didn't know, that is where the gardening takes place. Once you reach level 12, you will get a call from Melinda Wu, and she will have you go speak to someone in Gollum Court. But before I get all in deep into that, I'll just save that for the quest line, just in case some of you are new to gardening and this is the first video that you are watching. So, and if that is the case, then hello, how are you? We will be covering a lot, since I go hard when it comes to gardening. My other account has 2 plots of 64 couch potatoes, and so yeah, let's just go on this. So it's Anthony Summer, looks pretty fresh. But my main account my storm has 42 triple stack plots of couch potatoes and another one in the exact same home, and my balance has 69 evil magma peas. So that is a lot. So as you can see over here off to the right hand side, we got all these notifications from our teachers, from other staff members here in this game, and that's just shows like I leveled up a lot all the way up to level 12, so we were able to level up there pretty quickly. I went through the Crimson Fields. I had a friend named Angus Life Shield that actually got off, but Angus Life Shield, I asked him if he could please bring me over to Crimson Field and the Chancellor to get to level 12, so that is how that happened. In order for me to get to level 12 the right way, I would have to actually go fairly deep inside Crocotopia, because actually not fairly deep inside. I would just have to quest regularly through Triton Avenue, Cyclops Lane, and that's not the main purpose of this wizard. The main purpose is to just get to the goal fast, and the goal that I want to get to is what you guys wanted me to get to, and that was like level 60 PvP. So I will be doing some stuff with this fire wizard off camera as well, and that doesn't require any camera time, so there wasn't going to be any questing involved. It was just going to be me strictly just questing, just doing whatever I got to do. So there was no need for me to slowly get to level 12. I just did it the right way, and especially since I'm doing a gardening series, this is the perfect way to start it off. So here we go. We're going to talk to Melinda Wu about gardening and see what she's got to say. The dialogue volume actually isn't too high, so I should probably raise that and then get back to the process, or just get back to the quest. Alright, so here we go. Melinda Wu, what's up? Green Acres is the quest. Green Acres is what she gives us. Once again, you do have to be level 12 for this. And here we go.
As the professor of life magic, it falls to me to tell you about a wonderful new activity available to students.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that zoom was actually really unexpected and a little bit creepy.
I speak of gardening. Students at Ravenwood can plant and grow amazing plants in their dormitory rooms or castles. Wizards of all schools can garden, so my hope is that every student will learn the joy of shepherding new life. There is so much to learn about gardening, and I know just the person to teach you. Seek out Farley in Gollum Court. He will explain the basics of gardening to you.
Alright, so we are over here at Farley the Gardener and Gollum Court. Let's see what he has to say about the Green Acres.
Greetings, my little wizard friend. You look like you're in need of some learning, and I'm happy to oblige. And if it's not too much trouble, I'll ask you for a small favor once I've finished yapping. So, where to start? Well, let me tell you about how gardening works. It all begins with the tiniest of things, a seed. That's it, a seed. Do you have a seed with you? Surely you must. What's that? You don't? Oh dear. And we're off to a poor start.
It's actually kind of funny because I have 52 on me, but, you know, that's okay.
Tell you what, will you run over to speak to Blossom, the life tree in the midst of Ravenwood? Ask her for a seed. Any type will do. She should set you up with something to get you started. Be off then, will ya?
Alright, so going back to Ravenwood, we got to talk to Blossom this time instead of Melinda Wu. So, and yeah, we actually do have 52 evil magma PCs here, but, you know, that's cool. He didn't acknowledge that, so, actually, let's speed up the process a little bit more by getting ourselves some mounts. Let's get the Celestial Wolf mount. There we go. I will be questing on this wizard, so I will definitely need a mount. Might as well just equip this one. A backpack lock, I need to enable that once more. I'm going to lock this mount along with the EMPs, which are already locked from previous wizards. So here we go on our way to Blossom. Let's see what she has to say.
Good day to you, young wizard. What can I do for you? A seed? Farley sent you? A most unusual request, but I should be able to help you. A plant's journey of life begins with it as a seed. There are many types of seeds, each with a different destiny. With enough energy, you can prepare soil of your choice in your castle, if you have one, or a planter in your dorm. Then, you can place the seed into the readied soil. After a time, it will begin to grow. You can shepherd its growth through spells and other means of caring for it, creating an environment for it to thrive. I will give you a seed. Take it back to Farley. He will tell you more.
Alright, so we got the dandelion seed from Blossom, and it's actually kind of, I guess, interesting that she mentioned that. I wouldn't have known about what I was about to say until she didn't mention it. She said we can plant... Oh, this is kind of weird. Gotta wait for it to load. She actually said that we need to have like a plot in our castle if we have one. And it actually just hit me that this mount, or just this account in general, all has the evergreen. No, Botanical Gardens. Why did I say Evergreen? It's an Evergreen bundle, and it provides me with the Botanical Gardens, which I'm just going to accept right now. The Botanical Garden actually, if you plant any seed in it, or if you just garden it in general, the plant will automatically like it, just because of the environment. So, this is definitely going to boost up the speed process of gardening, so I'll just accept it on this wizard, and show you guys what the house has to offer as well, along with the plant inside of the house. So we're going to lock the house, and finally speak to Farley once more.
Oh, you've got that seed? Fantastic. I recommend you roll up your sleeves and learn something about gardening.
Alright, so this process is actually fairly long. So, yeah, sit back, relax, and get ready for a 2-minute explanation of the facts of life.
Let's see what kind of seed blossom saw fit to give you. Oh, what's this? A dandelion? That'll do nicely. After you've planted your dandelion seed, it starts to grow. From seed to seedling, young plant, mature plant, to elder. You can use a number of helpful spells to usher it along as it grows, keeping it healthy and happy. Take a look at the row of 4 dandelions to the side of me, and examine each of them. When you're done, come back and I'll bend your ear some more, if you've got the patience for it.
Okay, so that's what he meant. So it actually wasn't right then and there. He said if I have the patience for it. So that just indicates that we're ready for a novel. So, first thing he told us to start off with was the seedling. Seedling is basically the, as soon as you plant the seed in the given soil that you can plant it in, this is what the form looks like. I'm actually just gonna zoom in on it right here. So there it is, seedling. And so let's see what the seedling does. Oh. Didn't mean to go there. Alright, there we go.
This is a seedling, the youngest phase of life for a plant. You will need energy to plant a seed in a planter or the ground. After a seed is planted, you can use plant growth spells on it to help it flourish. Plants require some things to thrive and survive: water, sunshine, pollination, magic, and even music. Plants that are cared for, with spells to satisfy their needs, will advance through the stages of life. Next, you should examine the young plant. This is a young plant in its next stage of life after seedling. You can observe your plant's growth visually and by using some simple spells. The plow spell allows you to remove a plant or dirt pile if you wish to do so. The revive spell allows you to transform a wilting plant into a young plant, ready to grow once more. Now you should examine the mature plant. This is a mature plant in the fullness of its growth. When a plant becomes mature, it can be harvested. You can harvest a plant by interacting with it. Each type of plant yields a different harvest: reagents, pet snacks, gold, treasure cards, or more seeds. You can harvest from a plant as long as it's in its mature stage of life. It's now time to take a look at the elder plant. This is an elder plant, the final stage of a plant's life cycle. Many plants won't reach this stage. An elder plant can be harvested one final time with much greater possible rewards. Once an elder plant is harvested, it disappears and cannot be revived. You should return to speak to Farley.
So, there you have it. Think you know it all now? Don't get carried away. I've still much to teach.
Alright, growing pains. This is gonna be a pain. I promise you that.
I'm sad to say that gardening isn't all nurturing and happiness. Plants can be endangered by some very real threats. Take a look at the 2 unhealthy-looking specimens to the other side of me. Come back when you've seen for yourself what can happen.
This plant is wilting. It will die before too long if it's not taken care of. Plants can die if their needs are not met, or if they are killed by pests. Plants have likes and dislikes, things that encourage or discourage their growth. A plant's likes are things it enjoys being near. These can include other types of plants are gardening items. A plant will flourish if it is near things that it likes, while things it dislikes will cause it to become unhealthy. An important part of gardening is learning how to arrange your plants and create a healthy garden for them. You should examine the dead plant now. This plant is dead. Now all that can be done is to plow it over or revive it as a seedling. The greatest threat to plants are pests. Pests can infest a plant and hinder its growth. If pests are not eliminated, eventually the plant will begin to wilt and die. When a plant is infested by pests, it cannot be harvested, and growth spells will have no effect. To eliminate pests, you must use pest-fighting spells. To eliminate a pest, the spell must be of high enough rank. You can purchase pest-fighting spells from vendors throughout the spiral, or even win them as treasures. Farley can tell you more about how to get
It's a sorry state to see plants doing so poorly, but it's important to know what risks there are when gardening. I think by now you've learned the basics of planting and gardening. If you've been paying attention, the seed Blossom gave you should be enough to get you started. I encourage you to try it out. You've already got the basic spells to care for your plant, and I can sell you additional spells and items for your garden. As you continue to garden, you'll reap the rewards in the form of harvests, badges, and even experience. I look forward to seeing you again with your newfound green thumb displayed oh so proudly. Best of luck to you.
Alright guys, so we were able to get 2 spells from that, and I was wrong. Looks like he won't be spilling a lot of stuff into our ears, so that's very fortunate. So the gardening spells he gave us at a start was Plow and Revive, along with, I believe, Small Soil and Medium Soil, because I don't recall trading those. So we got all these 4. However, I will be ending the video off now, but before that I will be explaining a little bit more on this and what we will be looking forward to in the next video. So in case you guys didn't understand what these 2 things meant, the wilting plants over here, like it said, if you have plants that are nearby that the plant doesn't like, or just pests in general, or if you're just not even taking care of the plant will begin to wilt. And unfortunately, if you are to take care of the plant's needs, it will go back to a young plant. It won't go back to a mature plant. For example, if it was a mature plant and it started to wilt, if you revive the plant back to an actual stage such as these 4, it will only go back to the young plant. It won't result back to the mature plant. And much worse than that, if you have a dead plant, the only thing you can do is plow it, which is to remove it from its soil and not have the plant anymore, or you can revive it, which costs 30 pet energy, and when you revive it, that will restore the plant back to a seedling. So you will have to start the process all over again, from seedling to young to mature, and finally to elder if you get to that stage. So I will be going a little bit more in depth, well actually not a little bit more, I will be going a lot more in depth into all of these in the next video, along with planting a few seeds that we'll be getting. So by the time the next video starts, I may or may not have the botanical gardens set up with the seeds and with energy gear. I might as well just show that to you guys as well, just to show the whole process, but I might do it off camera. It all depends though. So that is that for the tutorial, guys. Like I said, more information will be given in the next video, and a lot more will be done in the next video. This video was just regarding the quest itself, how do you get the quest, what level you have to be, and what I have done, and what has Nicole Iceheart done for me, which was a generous act of giving me 52 evil MegaMikey. So that is that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you're excited to see some more of this gardening series, leave a like, comment down below, tell me that you're interested, and I would definitely make these videos quite often, probably even 2 or 3 times a week. So once again, thank you guys for watching. This has been MegaMikey, and I'll see you guys in the next video.